Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another day on the stream. Sorry I was a little late this morning. Had to go do some blood work, but we're here. We're here. We made it.
ABCS.
We got it. Let's get some music rolling.
BCS.
Hey, Gerard, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. Jordan, good morning. Discipline, what up? Gold Miner, good morning. Good morning.
CNHI.
The camera decided that it wants to zoom back out again. Cool. There we go. All right. You guys taking any trade, Jay? Anything happening? Anything crazy? We still doing monkeypox stuff? Hey, Snacks, what's up? Keeping an eye on GovX again.
SJ.
Man, GovX had such terrible action to start the day yesterday, and then it kind of took off. I had it yesterday at like 103 or something, and no, 106. What's up, JD? What's going on? AC, welcome in. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
TMF.
I see that Rev B had an offering. That was their runner from yesterday morning, Rev B. So that decided to have a one-day run and then roll out. Wow. It's all the way down to 55 cents. And it went to as high as 180 yesterday. It's crazy. All right. All right, so scalp Red B once on the drop. I guess toss still works for that ladder concerning what I do. Yeah? The toss ladder, you can zoom in and out, I think, a little bit better, too. I don't think there's, like, those 1 cent tickers that you can't trade very well, Snacks. I think you're able to trade a lot of things that are 0.0001. But yeah, Red B just destroyed. So yeah, GovX yesterday. What is this? So I think I was adding here-ish, risking right at the 50 SMA, and it flushed below all the way to 101. And then the very next candle, it was back up to 115. Then it flagged a little bit. It looked like it was having a strong flag. And then pulled down. But it held a higher low, pushed up again, and this is not good action. This is like a freaking snake trying to climb up a wall. But once it got to about 2 o'clock and finally melted its way up. But I mean, yes, this is sort of flagging, but you can't give up your whole candle or most of your candle, like one candle after the breakout. But that's what it did. So trap, swoosh up, trap, swoosh up. Blood work was just regular blood work I got to do. They told me, so I went yesterday. They told me that I needed to fast, which I usually don't have to fast for. So I was like, okay, fine. I can come back in the morning. And I showed up this morning. And they're like, yeah, you don't have to fast. And I was like, they showed me yesterday on the computer that it said you had to fast. And they're like, it must have been a mistype. So that's cool. That's fun.
FN NGG.
So yeah, GovX pull back to around the 145 level. No, I didn't drink too much Dr. Pepper.
Repu.
Keeping on an EVTL, like pop to high 9s, 10 before I short it. What's up, Cal? Good morning, buddy.
DB. VOD.
Yeah, that one's been going pretty wild. But it would be nice to have a blow-off move to like 10. Who was it in chat that came in yesterday and was talking about Redbox? Because I pulled it up and I was like, yeah, this daily looks okay. But the daily also looked okay, like here. Looked okay, like right here. But yesterday was just the day it decided to move. I thought for sure that 4 was going to be the support. Was it you, Cal? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I thought it was going to do that this day. And it just popped and faded. And I was like, I'm not playing this game again with Redbox. Because it came down to a clear, like 4 resistance here, broke through. 4 was resistance here, broke through. So 4 should have been support. So it came down this day, tested 4. The next day, I thought it was going to have the big candle that I had yesterday. But it faded all the way down to, 3, like 270s. And then yesterday, we were watching on stream, but it was just getting bought straight up. Like it went from, that's not right. It went from opening at 311. It was over 320 in 1 minute. It was over 340 the next minute. So it was looking like it was just going to do the same thing, get up to 350, hard reject, back under to 270. But it just ripped through and halted up. And after that, I didn't even touch it. Didn't even try. I think I got burned on this day right here. Because I fully thought this was going to happen. Because it was due for a bounce. Because it had relatively dropped from 18 to $4 without really a bounce day. A big bounce day. Hey, what's up, Chris? Chris Chubb, welcome in. How's it going? But yeah, I went right to the 50 and the 200 yesterday. But yesterday was the day. For whatever reason, it decided to do it yesterday. So how to deal with times when the day is really hot for trading and everything is flying. So I still feel like yesterday was, it was almost like a fake day. Like, yes, there was a runner, but it was like we keep talking about, the 1 out of every freaking 10 stocks that break out. So, let me get my mint. This is vital to the morning too. So like Rev B, Siga, GovX, even at the beginning of the day, like was not moving, even though everything was set up. So you get those setups to where, okay, Redbox is moving. I guess PGY moved yesterday. So get a little confidence that stocks actually move higher and break out. But then you go in and try to trade something like Rev B, which actually had news, and it pops 1 candle at open and it doesn't move for the rest of the day. Just straight sell-off all day long. Falls through VWAP, falls through the 20, falls through the 50, all the way down to 109, pops just slightly. It's down to 55 cents now. So the stock with actual news yesterday did not follow through at all. But then you got Redbox, had an insane run just because it wanted to turn around on the chart on a Monday. So I think that's a lot of it, discipline. You get a lot of moves that make it look like the market's good right now when the market is not good right now. GovX yesterday, as I was showing you, I mean, it had trap after like this candle back before when things were logical and made sense. Let me look at this news real quick. Hold on.
SGBX.
Buyback program on SGBX. I don't really see anything else. So this is a flag. This is a bullish pattern. When these bullish patterns fail, it's the end. Back when things made sense. When they broke out, it was going to continue higher. But we fail now. We go just a little bit higher low below every line that I have on my chart. We swoop back up. And then it can't even flag for 5 minutes before failing down. But then right back up, right back down, right back up, right back down. Like these moves are like you're trying to go from A to Z instead of A to B. Like you get there eventually, but you have to go through the whole damn alphabet first just to get there. Callum. Not saying it will, but keep an eye on PGY. Don't pay attention to pre-market. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so PGY still hanging around that 9 to 10 level. So as long as it holds this level, it is in bullish territory. And you may have, you kind of got a downtrend here. So you got a downtrend and you got bottom and support. So it is kind of I mean, I guess you could do this as well. And this is one of those things like you draw the trend to best support your agenda, but it could either be that or that. So it could be a falling wedge, which is bullish, or it could be a descending triangle, which usually is overall bearish. So just depends. Like this is the key line to get back over intraday to break through, and it's rejected it several times. But under 920, it'll probably fade. Because the next support level is at like 786, 785, maybe 8. So under that 915 level, I think that it's going to fail below. But it could just fail below and then actually be a falling wedge and test this line and continue higher. Do I bet sports is a possibly profitable sports betting long term? I think it is. I used to a little bit. Back when the market money was flowing, I was able to, do that on the side, and it was more of a fun thing that I would just put money in parlays and stuff like that. I think it can be. I think you got to be really good at it, and I think that it's way more of a chance than this. So, like sports betting, yes, teams, who should beat people, and maybe here's a good example. Sports betting is like the market is now. You know what should happen. Bullish patterns should break out. Just like that the Patriots should beat the Jets. And I'm a Patriots fan, so I'm using the Patriots. That they should, but it doesn't always happen. Sometimes you'll get these random games where there's blowouts with division rivals, and it just works out that way. Like you have the strangest people, like the Jags beating whoever, the Bills. Then the Jags beat the Bills, like Josh Allen versus Josh Allen. So, and I'll talk NFL because I know NFL the most, but I feel like it is a bullish market and a regular acting market is definitely more controlled, and you can figure out like the patterns, and it's less risky if you know what you're doing. Sports betting could be profitable though. I mean, if you found out the right thing to bet, but I still feel like there's too much chance in there. It's not like as a controlled environment as trading with charts. Now, if charts didn't exist, there was no such thing as charts, and you were just buying stocks, it would be more similar, I think. What's up, Davin? Good morning. Broda, what up? What up? What up? VRAX. What is that? Is this a monkeypox play? VRAX. Sure is. VRAX Labs launches distribution of monkeypox and varicella zoster viruses, real-time PCR detection kits. So they are testing kits for monkeypox. So that'll do it. And this is a fresh IPO. Like literally 3 days ago.
BLD.
Yeah, just IPO'd. The IPO'd at $5. Oh my gosh. They IPO'd at $5 and opened up at $20. Well, the insiders on that are rich. I haven't seen an IPO actually follow through like that in a long time, like open up higher than expected. It's a UK stock count. Wow, 1.35 million shares too. So it's super low float. Offering price at $5 per share and it opened up at $20. My gosh. This could be crazy. If it really got somebody behind it. But I mean, what more the insiders want at this point? They got $5 and it's already over 20.
FFIE. EJH.
Okay, I don't know about those guys. What is it? Boosted Securities? I've never looked into those guys. But it's doing its own thing. But look how thin this is. And there it is, high of day, coming up on $24. So upper wick, $25.80 already this morning. This could get very interesting. This could easily become like a top dog for monkeypox if it really gets going, because the float is insanely low. It's a fresh IPO. Let's see. So Bitcoin yesterday, we drew in this channel. It was a falling channel level. It tried to pop off the bottom, so it actually held this channel perfectly. Tried to pop off the bottom here and push towards highs. Couldn't do it. Couldn't break through. So it actually fell back below. So it's a little bit bearish right now overall on Bitcoin. There is some support, a little bit of support in this level, 21 and like 2750, which you see that wick went to. But yeah, we went below the pattern that we were trading on, or that we charted out at least on Bitcoin. So it is below, looking a little more bearish. It can find some support in some different levels because it was, flag, kind of flag. So right now it's in this zone, which is, bottom end 20,750, could go all the way down to like 20,500. And then, of course, 20K is going to be that big psychological support on Bitcoin. And then Ethereum, it's probably similar. Yep, so it broke down below the channel that we had drawn for it. It is coming down to this level here. So this is your next level of support. Demand zone. Yeah, MEXC is the new sponsor. I announced it yesterday. I don't know if you were here or not, but they're a crypto exchange. You can buy crypto, you can trade crypto, you can trade futures, you can trade on margin. But yeah, this is my new sponsor, the first ever sponsor for our channel. So, but yeah, little demand zone gonna be from 1320 to 1370 ish on Ethereum, if you're looking at that. Can you short? I feel like you can. I mean, it's got margin. That's one thing I did not ask them whenever I was talking to them. But, let's look. It says users may hold both long and short positions on a single contract at the same time. That's futures. So you can trade futures and short. I'm looking here real quick for you guys. And I have in the description below, Cal, they made a landing page for us for like if you deposit, you get certain different bonuses. So you can short it with margin and you can short it with futures. So yes, you can short both. But that's our chart set up on Bitcoin and Ethereum today. Let's see where old Dogecoin is. Oh, not Doge. Doge. Where's Doge at? 6 cents.
FTCH.
It never recovered from the Elon Musk SNL day. All the way up to 70 some cents. Hey, thanks, Cal. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I didn't catch in the beginning. Are they just crypto or stock? So they're just crypto. Just crypto. You can buy your crypto. You can use, debit credit. You can transfer from your other wallets. You can trade futures crypto, ETF crypto.
AUPH.
But yeah, this is just a crypto exchange. And they are a global exchange. No problem, man. No problem.
WEBR. BNET.
So VRAX.
RLX.
Still hanging around. This one is very risky, especially in pre-market with the spread. ENDP daily Mullins box. Let's check it out. Can you imagine? So you guys know, if you're an MTA, that I talk about the box a lot. It's not a actual, well, it is. It's not a defined pattern by XYZ, but it's when, you get this big leg down and then you end up eventually getting a big leg up to fill the box. And it's more of a U, it's more of like a horseshoe, but we call it the box. So that would be big. If I had a day all the way up to 112, 115. Imagine. That would be quite crazy. Why does it keep saying this is our top gainer? Is this a reverse split?
SSKN.
It's gotta be. This has gotta be a reverse split. You think ENDP is gonna go right now? Does it have news today? It is pushing higher. It did have news today. An open letter to directors of the company and its financial auditor. So that's usually after quarter 2, 2022, which we are in right now. So it's January, February, March. Well, actually, no, we're already past that. I'm sorry. So April, May, and June is quarter 2. So they should be filing that soon. Sometimes they're late on it on these penny stocks, so you never really know exactly when they're going to file it. But
PGY.
could be a run up. Hey, Mr. Owens, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Bro, I've been trying to take that 46 wall out for 2 days. This right here, the 83K.
Cost.
I tested the ass and sold into the bid, which is not refreshing, then pull back. What's our float on ENDP?
TGA.
233 million. So it is a heavier one, but it is a 46-cent stock, 45-cent stock. So even though it is 233 million float, it is better. Now, if they had a 1 for 10 reverse split, it could probably move much nicer because it would be 23 million float at $4. And it would still have that box setup. It would just be at a different level. Oh, Mr. Owens. I typed Alia and it's AYLA. That'll do it. That will do it. Thank you.
TMF.
I've definitely traded ALYA before. That's why I pulled it up, I think. Regular trading hours was 250K. Yeah, it'll probably come in. It'll probably come in then. But yeah, Alia. Oh my god, I keep saying that. AYLA.
FTCH.
I do not see. Okay, they are withdrawing their S1. So they pulled their S1, and an S1 is basically the SEC filing for an offering. So they pulled their suggested offering filing. So that's why this is up today. It's up 85% on that. Oh my gosh. But when you have a chart like that, it's not very hard to be up 85%. This thing has fallen from $14 to $1.80 since November. Which coincidentally, this was the last time the market was even remotely okay. March was decent. But November was the last good month we had. PGY hits. Oh my god, this was just at $10. That's how thin this thing is, though. EVFM House Rules campaign featuring Ann Murphy receives significant industry recognition. Okay, so EVFM had a little fluff PR. Well, it's above the trend here. It did go from 10 to 11 pretty much in one candle. So if you're into that, if you're into 15, 20 cent spreads, 100 on the bid, 51K volume on the 5 minute, then I mean this is your stock. This is it. Oh yeah, at SNDL it did reverse split today. At 76? I see $5 up here. But SNDL, the turd stock of the century, finally did a reverse split, huh? So my guess is SNDL will be back under $1 within a month. That's my guess. Because it's got all that room to fall now. And it's way thinner. So this song is like very distracting. Let's see. Anybody know the reverse split right off the top of their head? Oh yeah, okay, here we go. 1 for 10. So it's still heavy. The float was like $1 billion. So now there's 237 million common shares outstanding. So the float's going to be under that. It's going to be probably 200 million or 150 million. But still, 150 million float at $3 is pretty heavy. That's like MULN heavy. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Yeah, it would not surprise me. This thing should hit 52-week lows maybe today. They could pull it off. I know it could. And then it looks like all-time lows will be 120. So all-time lows within the next month, maybe.
PGY.
Unless something comes out that is weed related. Yeah, WTRH, soon to be known as ASAP, scores exclusive mobile ordering deal with MetLife Stadium, New York Giants, New York Jets.
DKNG.
I need to figure out a way to put this music on its own like little fine-tuned thing. Because on this website, it's very hard to fix the volume level. You bought it yesterday. Yeah, it had that run that we were playing before. Daily did look okay here. Made at least 50K since last year's scalp mint. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it was 2 billion float with high volume, consistently high volume. So that'll do it. Fernurky, what up? What up? Welcome in. Good morning. I thought I saw like 100% plus gainer this morning when I first looked. Yeah, PGY, I mean, it's going, but it's like, where's the edge here? What angle can you play unless you had here? Buy 1160, hope to get 12, hope to not sell under 11 in the next minute. Like, it's really tough. But you are correct. I guess you could have played this setup on the 1.
BTF. 4.
I'm going to keep this chart up. I'm going to walk away for just a second. Be right back.
UMC. SSKN. BULZ. WEAT. JMIAT. FRGT. FRGT. NAK FRGT FRGT FRGT
All right. I have returned. Let's see what we got. Yeah, PGY, trying to do a little 1 minute flag again. It's thickening up a little bit. So you see how the level 2 looks way different than it did when I walked away? It was like a 15-cent spread with like hundreds. Now it's got a couple thousand bids. So it gets a little bit less risky level 2 wise this way. But yes, it's already ran $2. So chart wise is more risky, but level 2 wise is less risky.
QS FRGT.
What's FRGT? Where did that come from? How did I not see that? Yeah, it is. Freight Technologies awarded Samsung Mexico SDS contract. So, no dollar amount, no dollar amount, no dollar amount. So I guess it's running on potential. I mean, yes, it did get the contract, but it doesn't say like, oh, we're going to make $1 million, we're going to make 10 million, we're going to make 50 million. But it's probably one that's been sold off forever and ever and ever and ever, just like every stock that exists. So it's got room. That's why it's running. I've heard ponytails on PGY. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, he likes to play these that everybody's got their eyes on. Because if everybody's got their eyes on this and anybody that can draw a trend line draws, and I accidentally drew this a little wrong or it got moved. Anybody draws this trend line in, then you're thinking, okay, just broke out. Let's try to enter. If you're trading breakouts right now, which is nearly impossible, but
UEC.
Yeah. So FRGT moving higher on a contract with no specific dollar amount, but the reason it's up 80% is because it's sold off from pretty much straight from $10 to $1.50.
Next.
Yeah, I'm adding. Oh, I'm out. That's about how it goes. Thanks again for everybody being here this morning. Thanks for hanging out. We were a little late, but we're getting in a good stream. Thanks for the likes, the comments, the subs. Thanks again to all those that have donated to the stream. VS is on the top gainer list every day. How is that possible? Because it gives up its gains every day. So it pops, fades, gives up all its gains, pops again. FRGT used to be HUSN. Okay, I remember HUSN.
LPSN.
I do remember that.
COS.
To be fair, I didn't realize he was still trading after that big fine he got from the SEC. Yeah, what did they say? Well, I thought he got it actually from the FCC or something like that. I thought it was over like his YouTube or something. Like false claims of something. Well, the thing about me doing this and trading live is that there's barely ever any setups for me to even trade. So it makes it easy. SEC doesn't even have to worry. It's taking like one trade every other day or something because of how bad it is. Not properly disclosing a risk to his followers and giving the assumption of unrealistic gains. Okay. So yeah, I mean, if you buy in, and yeah, that's true. That is very true because he just puts up, and I don't want to get into someone else, but he just puts up his P&L. That's it. Doesn't show that he's buying 200,000 shares or like $1 million worth or XYZ what he's buying. It just shows, I'm in, I'm out. Okay, just made $5 grand there. Like give some context, buddy.
FRGT.
Put your order screen on the screen like this, And risk, I've got the disclaimer at the beginning, but you guys know, I feel like I don't even have to say it, but I've got it in the description. I've got it at the beginning of the stream. Like anything I'm trading, don't follow it. Don't follow it directly. You guys, I'm trying to show you guys the setups, like what volume is, what good news is, etc. Walk through some different things, walk through what I've seen in my career, but don't follow it blindly, please. SOBR news. CBAT news to co-develop ion cells for Chinese battery. SLGG partners with IMS. I don't know who that is. I have no idea. But it does have Roblox in the title. Some weird news came out. So we got SOBR had news came out. We had SLGG had news to come out. GOBX had a PR, but it's just to say that their earnings is on August 3rd.
CLSK.
That's pretty much it. That's SOBR news. This is why it got hit. It was algos. So they included $38 billion in the PR just to confuse computers, just to, trigger volume. But it's just saying that they are in a $38 billion industry. So, as a trader, we're in a, $1 trillion industry, okay? Mullins Momentum talks about the $1 trillion industry he is involved in. Yeah, okay.
FRGT.
That's clickbait. FRGT. Straight up. This was a nice little flag that it continued out through. Don't forget the Wordle. You right. Let's hit it right now. Let's see what we got. Yesterday I had to do it in like 1 minute, and we somehow did it. Okay, here we go. What are we starting with? Give me one. Gold miner. Give me the start, and I'll go from there. Give me our first word. I know, right, Mr. Owens? Crazy. Actual breakout. Fight. Okay, that's decent. Okay. So let's try to put the H at the beginning. Okay.
CCL.
Okay, so it's CI blank blank H. CI blank blank H. I swear, if this is one of those New York Times words that I've never heard of in my life. CI
EC
blank blank H. And it's not GH. And it's not TH. Is that a word? It's not a T though. CI. It could be a double C.
SPCB.
SPCB, Fluffy PR, CI. I'm
NLY.
just gonna try something else. Okay. CI blank blank H still. MVCN announces FDA approval of Plan Coursera registry to allow inclusion of additional populations. Okay, so they got approval to add more people, basically. Not a big deal. CI blank blank H. What word ends in a H that doesn't have a GH or a TH? Or an EH. So, it could be PH. CI. That's not a word.
RETL. MVCN.
These words sometimes, man.
ADN.
CIAPH, CIJPH, CIKPH. No. Simp. Okay, what's another word that can go at the end? PH. I don't think BH. No. It's gotta be PH.
PSNY.
Oh my god. This sucks. I'm trying not to look at chat. I want to get this. CI.
FRGT.
Why am I struggling so much with this?
FTCH.
I don't even understand what this word could be. Can't do names. CI blank blank H. You guys are probably getting it in chat. I see you typing up there, but I'm trying my best here.
So
Okay. I gotta try something with a P.
F.
Okay, there's an N. C-I-N. I guess it could be N-H. Oh my gosh. Nope. 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 Cinch. For Nurky, you nailed it. I don't know why that was so hard. Cinch. Well, we got it. Just barely. Just barely got it. I feel like you get it like every day for Nurky. Every time I look up, you've already got it. Except that day that I got it in 2 guesses somehow. It was Flock, Flock. All right, we got about 20 minutes to the bell. Usual day. Couple runners. If they're running, they just come out of nowhere. Just get volume, sticks. FRGT, flagging for a bit, randomly higher relative volume. PGY, still hanging around. So, came down to the 20 on the 1 and held, pushed higher. Still trying to reject this 12 level. FRGT flagging.
SSKN. Veto.
Where's SPY at this morning? So the market overall is down 0.5%. As I have in the description, it is Fed rate decision eve. So that is tomorrow.
CORZ.
I don't think much is going to happen before then. We'll probably have another day trading between 390 and 400. And then tomorrow we have the rate decision at BKSY buy target for $6.
HYPR. LPSN.
Lake Street.
ISE.
But we'll probably, tomorrow, it'll be slow up until the rate decision. Then we got that coming out. And then the very next day, we have the GDP. So, if it's 2 bad things, if we get, 100 points and then we get confirmed recession, uh-oh. I would say major uh-oh.
DB.
I used to trade in pre-market so much more often than I do now. Like, I would at least try something, but now I just don't even want to. Barely want to after the bell, just because I know that, am I throwing my dart at the 1 out of 10 stocks that's going to move higher or break out? Is it worth it to risk my money on things that probably not going to pay off? Company news isn't been great either. Yep. Walmart. Shopify.
UMC.
Inflation was worse than expected last time. There was something else that was worse than expected too. The jobs numbers was something. I can't remember.
Sophie.
Way.
CPS. BCS.
Oh my God, look what I just found. Stockle. Didn't even know this existed. I just Googled it. This is going to be a daily as well. It's stock tickers. And this is going to be all large caps, I bet. I'm trying to think. Like, not all of them have 4 letters.
DKNG. PGY.
Why can't I think of tickers?
RETL. SJT.
Let's try SNDL. So it's something in. I wonder how in depth this goes. Is this penny stocks too?
CLNN. BTF.
This could be so many things. I don't know. Anybody got any last minute guesses? So it's blank.
FCCH.
NS blank.
AEO.
ONSS. Okay, that's a potential one. For Nurky, you're
NRDS.
pretty good at these. Let's see. Stock not found. Okay, that's not a stock. FRGT starting to fell down a little bit. Gerard. Blank NS blank. Any other guesses? Could be GNSS. I think that's a stock still, right? Let's give it a try. Nope. INSG.
TLRY.
That was hard. It's a $2 stock. So it can be anything, I guess. New stock in 42 minutes. Interesting. I don't know if I like this. There's too many. So, yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, that's the sign. Yeah, INSG is the ticker of the day, right, Chris? Inseego. Beautiful 2022 chart. It was running during the, whoa, ran big, actually, when the market was running decent. FRGT, it bounced off the 9 on the 5, and this level here, 260. It's a nice little bounce there, FRGT. There you go, INSG. Big volume coming in FRGT all of a sudden. So a little flag, I guess here. 1 minute doesn't look as good. It went under my levels on the 1, but it went right to the 5-minute chart.
Mara.
So this was the trap candle. It looked like it was failing down, but it actually just wanted to come straight down and test and push. So over 280, maybe. Coming at 10 minutes to the bell now, though.
FRGT.
Went through 280. Huge ass back at 280 now. Refresh. 42K, 50K traded there. Smashed again, so it's getting shorted right now. You got 263. Okay, sweet. Good entry there. Good entry. Patience entry, too. That was perfect, Miss Owens. Good job. So 70,000 shares are traded at 280 now. 72. Heavy volume here. 279, 280. Yeah, it sucks because, I mean, that's all you can do in this market. It's boredom trades. And boredom trades, 90% of the time, lead to losses. But you nailed the boredom trade, and you nailed the 1 out of 10 stocks that go higher trade. So, great job.
Gas.
FaZe Clan launches FaZe subs exclusively available on DoorDash. FAZE. That was one that was running, remember? FaZe subs as a DoorDash exclusive. I actually think 100 shares just to screw around.
Hi.
Just because it ran to freaking $16 the other day. Literally took 100 shares.
SJT. FRGT.
Man, this is literally a collaboration for sandwiches on DoorDash. But it's a PR, and it's on something that's been active lately, so I'll give it a shot with my 100 shares here. Probably end up selling for like $5. FRGT continuing to push. Yeah, I see it. It used to be HDSN, Hudson Cap. I remember that. Daily was just very oversold. I think that's the thing. But should be some big res at 3 to 340. $291. Wow. And this one didn't even have, it had the contract, but it didn't have any numbers in it. Didn't have any numbers in it. It's what it is. I mean, that's where we're at. Good news equals bad. Medium news equals good. And no news is great. So this is the medium news. I mean, that's good. It got the contract, but doesn't really say anything about it.
MKLA.
Like, are we making XYZ dollars? We don't know.
AUPH.
I may not make anything on this FaZe trade. That's hilarious. Buy 100 shares and I'm still barely able to get out for even.
FRGT. VRAX.
Why is this running so hard? I guess you see the relative volume here, and I hate how this plus sign keeps coming up. But yeah, you should have played the flag, I guess, on the 5.
4.
Went down right here to test the 9. And that's it. But you see the relative volume came in. This high green relative volume on the 5 minute. Yeah, USDA had a PR, I think. It was very small, but it was... they had an update on their tanker delivery schedule and closing a previous equity offering. So they closed their offering and had an update.
BBIO.
Wish I trusted a stock at 9:24 in the morning, but I don't. I sure don't. Not in this market. So FRG, it looks like it. I mean, if you were trying to trade this between 7:30 and 8:45, you were like, okay, this sucks. I tried this 5 times already.
ANGN.
But then volume decided to come in.
BCS.
So we got about 5 minutes to the bell. I'm going to go feed the dogs real quick, and I'll be right back.
LPSN. SFIX. FRGT. PTON. JMIA. Kirk. Opal. Opal. GPS, ALGA, CWKHS, PBR, FNGU. WEVR. LLL. VOD. FFIE. DB. SSKN. BBAI. NCLH. HLX. REKR. LCFY.
Okay.
USEA.
Alright. So 928 now. Couple minutes left. LLLPR. Yep, LLL expands its product portfolio and signs $50 million automotive sales agreement. So there's something with an actual dollar amount. And I would guess that it's probably not going to run because they put actual good news out there. LLL. So popped huge and then almost sold completely off already. Let's get our intraday scanners up. Get that fixed. Sold off all the way, almost back to where it started.
RPHM.
So FRGT opening up near $3. So here we go. We are open.
RJHM, LLL, Kyla, KRP, TRMD, FRGT, CNET, BSM, GER, YPF, ANGN, IMPP, LPG.
CODX expands OEM agreement with biomolecular systems.
TALS, gas, IEZ, GPK, RJA,
SNDL, the green candle. FRGT through 3 to 315. One of those straight up stocks that we keep getting. So it looks like it's going to be a magnet to the 200 here. 340. May get that high. It may not even get that high.
SMFRW, HLX, TRMD, SBFM, CNET, RDBXW, SBFM, LLL,
LLL. Struggling.
ONCS,
VS, which I like to call Victoria's Secret. Pushing higher, 66 now. FRGT. Hanging over 3 for now. Pull up the level 2 over here. It's moving very quickly though. So double top on the 1 minute, 315. Through 315, I would think it would go to 340. Red box with the dip and rip.
SHLX, RDBX,
VWAP resistance here, 630. 625, 630.
Merck, ILA, BRFS, LTHM, SBFM, SBFM, ILA, CNET, ACI, HTGC,
So big wick there on red box. AYLA getting the volume.
IFRX,
AYLA continuing to get the volume, 165 or 169, 170. Spy, I think it's falling. Yeah, 393. This could be a level, a turnaround level. I don't see it really giving up today unless they figure out the news early. Unless it's like the that news gets leaked somewhere. VRAX at 1980. Let me pull it up over here. Okay, nice job. It's halted up, it looks like, or almost. Went down to the 18s and had a straight up candle.
PTN,
Nice job. FRGT rejecting pretty hard. Good job on AYLA.
PG,
Why does that keep happening? Govx trying to push a little higher.
HTGC,
Siga trying to push a little higher as well.
PBPB.
1550 Siga. GOVX 175.
ABAH. WEAT.
Siga, big upper wick. Candle's almost red now.
UCL.
AYLA on a red candle. FRGT on a red candle. GOVX wicking from the top, but not quite red yet. Market trying to bounce from 393 level we were talking about. FRGT still over the 9 on the 5. Needs to hold 275.
ACHL.
USEA a little volume. They closed their offering this morning.
Akbar.
USEA 235, 236, 238. It's straight up on USEA.
BNR.
240. Maybe USEA is ready for the rebound day.
CTSL. CDG.
It's got room on the daily till 3.
TK.
Might be today's red box move. I'm in very, very small USEA. I didn't want to miss it because I missed red box yesterday. But it's going to need through 250. Through 250, maybe get $3 out of it. But I'm not thinking too much. I'm going to move my stop up, actually. I was trying to get 1,000 shares. I filled 942. So I'm going super light today. Not screwing around. Move my stop way up, so I lock in profits.
MTR.
But through 250, 255 here, a little bit of resistance on the level 2, but through that looks okay. Looks like it's going to come down and get me real quick. Probably rip after. No, it held 240 so far, so push back up towards 25. Maybe. I should honestly risk like 233, but I want to keep all the gains I possibly can, because why sell at 233 when I can sell at 239? Here we go. Looks like. No, held again. If we hold this and start pushing towards 245, I may take 1,000 more 245. Not though, I'm going to get out 239. Hopefully I don't get much slippage if I do. So this has potential to push through 250 on this 1 minute here. See if it does.
GLP.
I don't think I'm going to. I just about did.
DRD.
It's acting too slow. I'll just hold the shares I got. And actually, I'm going to risk 240 now, because I think if it touches 240 again, it's gonna die. So 247. GovX, big push here, 182. I had GovX at open too, very small. I was flipping through charts. I didn't have it on this screen, sorry, but I had 164 after it had already hammered. It took 164 on the way up on the hammer, and then it pulled back again and pushed higher. So here's 255 on USEA. Nice bid stacks through here. So 240 is the clear support level right now. Coming up on 30% on the day, so nothing crazy yet. Offering did close. Daily chart has a lot of room. $3 is the next chart level. A little bit at like 260, 275, but $3 is really the next chart level. And I mean, sure, I could have bought 10,000 shares of this, whatever, but we're in the market to where I don't know if I'm buying the 1 out of 10 stocks that's breaking out. So I took 1,000 shares. And I thought, I mean, I'm up a few hundred. Not bad for this market at all. I'll take it. But now I'm just going to wait and see if it breaks out. So I can do 245 stop now. Safely. Sure, it could pull a trap candle. But if it is going to be a red box-ish move, then it should continue smoothly without pulling trap candles. Yeah, I'm trying not to stop out because I know these trap candles, man. I don't want to be a part of that and then it just wick right back up. So I've got my stop right here, 245 now, which is underneath these two bodies. Maybe after this candle, if this candle holds 250 and starts pushing higher, then I can move my stop up to 249. So next 1 minute candle here, it did hold 250, but a little weak. There's some nice bid stacks here though, so I might be able to move up now. So move up to 249 now. We got 4 nice stacks here, 16, 21, 19, and 12. Bids is way, you moved it so it's cool. Yeah, I was trying to let it breathe for a minute. But nice bid stacks through here. The bid side is actually stronger, way stronger than the ask side, which is really what you want to see, especially with something with volume. So 260 test again. I could see us pushing through high of day right here. 262, 63. Okay, there's high of day. 64. I am in very small. Normally, I would probably be scaling a little bit out as we move higher, but I've only got 942 shares. So I'm trying to just, you know, let that ride. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to move up to just below the low of this candle, which is 254. So I'm going to go to 254. SWVL, these type of plays are running hundreds of percent. I'm adding everything under 2. Okay. Okay, short ask here. You see at 35K. So short trying to hold it down here. See what they can do. I could honestly go 259, but I feel like I can get rated out at 259. So I'm going to keep it at 254 for now. Let's see if 268. I was wondering why it's so hot here. My fan's not on. Hold on. There we go. So 40K ask still right here. We are very overextended now from the 1 minute 9 EMA. So it could pull back to 250, but if that happens, I'm out. So here's a test. I'd say want it to hold over 260. New 1 minute candle here, held 260. So I'm going to go 259 now. It looks like it's going to pull back now, though. But that's fine. I'll sell 259. Yep, there we go. So, played it how I wanted to play it. Got out, made money. Wasn't a crazy trade, but I'll take it. And as you see, these levels I was talking about on the way up, as soon as it pulled back through to 260 level, it's all the way down to 253 now. Could the 9 on the 1 be a pickup level, potentially? But that's normally how I would trade the trade, even if I had 1, 5, 10, 15, 25,000 shares. Trade it like that. I would maybe scale a little bit out if I had like a huge amount, like quarters, but that's how I would trade the trade. And I got almost 30 cents out of it. FFHL. LCFY.
CDRO. ILA.
AYLA. Okay. This one is holding the 9 on the 1. So USEA is not dead yet. I'm going to flip over to AYLA real quick. Wow. So this one has been relatively straight up on the 1 minute. Pushed up at open, pulled back to the EMAs, and then Nike swooshed its way to high of day. So each candle higher than the next. No pullbacks, no nothing. So this is algo driven, it looks like. No risk reward entries here either.
AIHS. WKEY.
Even the 15-second chart is extended past the 9.
RJN. HDGE.
So really no pullbacks, no entry levels on AYLA ever since open, besides this one pullback at around 940. Now it's just kind of parabolic. 220. Halted. It's halting up. Halting up. So if you see it sitting right here, not moving higher or lower, okay, they stopped the halt. They stopped the halt, but it was halting up. 10% move in 1 1-minute candle. That's what it did. It went from 190 to 210 or 220. 230 now. And this one was the one that pulled their offering. Or they pulled their S1. They didn't pull their offering. They pulled their S1 filing. Hey man, there's nothing wrong with being conservative right now and like trigger shy because, or gun shy, however you want to call it, because like I keep saying, like 1 out of 10 things are following through. Like look at GovX over here. This is GovX's follow through. Look at FRGT. This is FRGT's follow through. So don't get down on yourself about, oh man, I missed the entry on a great runner, because you could have been here. You could have been trying to buy a dip on this turd. You could have been trying to buy a dip on GovX and it just goes straight down. USEA. There's been, like it went up, but now there's been no dips that you can buy. It went straight up. Luckily, I was able to get the volume out the gate, but straight up, straight down.
NBIV.
So I don't have 10 examples today, but I do have 5 examples of things that just did not follow through. Redbox. No follow through. Huge breakdown from 650 to 580. PGY. I'm going to take a random guess and say that it hasn't followed through. It's still flagging around the 1, but you know, you could buy the trap candle, and even the trap candle here, it went lower here and still was trying to go higher. So don't feel too down on yourself right now.
AIHS.
AYLA just happens to be the one that follows through.
PBT, TNXP, TBI.
So this is flagging a little on the 1 now, but it's still very extended. Maybe distribution levels here, 220. Let's look at the daily. Oh, pulling back. So daily is super oversold, so it's hard to tell. Yeah, GovX little pop off the 200 on the 5-minute chart.
IMAC. EMTY. ANGN. Boss.
This is a good one. God, the slider on this is horrible. There we go. Sorry if I blew anybody's speakers out there. I gotta figure out a way to fine-tune that a little bit better. We're still working. We're still making improvements to the stream every day. U.S. June new home sales due at 10 a.m. and U.S. July consumer confidence due at 10 a.m. Uh-oh. Speaking of that, where are my mods at? I haven't seen my mods today. I haven't seen a single mod. Here we go again.
HSTM.
Potsy's here. Appreciate it. Dang, you're on the West Coast? Why is it always the same bots? Okay, appreciate it. Appreciate it, Potsy. Thank you. It's always the same bots that just come in this chat. At least give us some that's, you know, giving away free crypto or whatever.
SBFM. SBFM. IMPP.
West Coast, man. So it's 6:50 there? I don't think I could handle that. And you're here every morning at like 8:30 my time. So that's 5:30 a.m., man. Dedication, commitment. So AYLA flagging a little bit here. FRGT. Every morning for a year. That's early, man. You live in California or like Seattle? Yeah, me too, buddy. D-Walk with the stick.
SBFM. ACRC.
You're from Cali. Sweet. Oh, you're in Nevada now. Gotcha. So it's been hot there, huh? But it's more dry. Florida would be super humid. It'd be a big change for you. Not seeing much at the moment. GovX trying to curl a little bit.
FNGG.
Amazon's hiking the price of its Prime delivery and streaming service in the UK and Europe due to inflation. Sega pushing $16. So FRGT 5 and it doesn't look terrible. AYLA on the 9 on the 1. Trying to hammer.
NTRB.
Monkeypox cases jump. Yeah, I saw that headline. Jumped 33% in 3 days.
Sound. SBFM.
So FRGT pulling back now. AYLA looks okay.
NDRA.
Will a pattern break out? That was the question.
Glop.
Glop. What the heck's that? SBFM, yeah, straight up. Is that monkeypox?
ACRD. FRGT.
What was that V ticker that was like $20 that was halted up earlier? The somebody in here was in it. I just can't remember the ticker.
Batter K.
Yeah, GovX is trying to do something here. Yeah, it's going to be a slow week, Jordan. That's for sure. Everybody's waiting for the numbers tomorrow and then the numbers Thursday. Fed Day Eve.
CWCO.
Why can't I'm going to scroll up. I can't remember the name of that ticker. Somebody got in at like 1850 or something.
TTP. AAME.
VRAX. That's what it was. Oh, it's down. It's down to $14.
PDFS.
Oh my gosh. What is going on?
LCFY. NTRB.
I hit 100 shares of VRAX at 13.22, and now it's at 14. Oh my God.
LLAP plus.
Yeah, VRAX went straight down. Oh my God, AYLA. It did the fake out breakout. Okay, so fake breakdown, push through, 1 minute later, full death. Yeah, VRAX, man. Halted up and then halted down and got wrecked. It's trying to get bought up here in the 13s now, though. I only have 100 shares. I'm just screwing around with it. This is ugly. Pattern. Fake breakdown. Push through. Breakout. Instant straight down. Nasty, 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 nasty. Woo. 2022 breakout, baby.
LCFY. EMO. Glob.
So GovX still screwing around a little. Moving my stop up on VRAX. I'm gonna make like $40 on it. But it doesn't go any higher right here.
USCG.
Yeah, I'm out. Made $38 on it, baby. Okay, so this is super, super, super ugly breakout there. Don't even want to look at it anymore. FRGT, on the other hand, doesn't look terrible here.
SBFMW.
Over 280 looks okay.
IFRX.
And I would only go very small 2.8 and risk 275 or something. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But SIGA up through 16. I was trying to pull it up on a side chart. So SIGA kind of straight up today. Yesterday was being a pain, broke up, got smashed down really hard, and then slow grinded. And then today it's been kind of a melt straight up. GovX trying to hold and push higher. FRGT, I could see it having a trap candle down to 250. I really could. That VRAX play continuing to hold $13.
EMO. NTRB. GOVX. All in.
So GOVX little pop, TNXP little pop. SIGA still pushing high. So Monkeypox is still the theme today. 1630 on SIGA. So SIGA pushing through 52-week highs right here. 1632.
SFIX.
1634. So we are through. Actually, no, we're not.
SIGA.
No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Yearly high, 1634. It actually just broke it through. So new 52-week highs on SIGA. Of course. Yeah, GovX fake out. Yeah, GovX has been ugly trader, man.
Rear.
TNXP looks okay here. It's testing the 50 and the 200 on the 5. Over that level, like the 165 level, it looks decent.
SBFM.
SIGA looking parabolic today. I thought this was going to do this yesterday, and it didn't do it. WTRH, there's Broda stock. So another 52-week high on SIGA.
Tags. Gas. FET. WTRH.
And keep on for maybe to 10:15, just because we missed the first 15 minutes this morning. But SIGA is pushing higher here. Yeah, GovX can still go, absolutely. GovX can go to $2 today. It's just a pain to try to trade.
NDRA.
But it's had 2-3 lower wicks this morning that's held up. So if it can get back above 180, it should be good to go. Same with TNXP. If it can get over like 165, 167, should be good to go. It was at 190s in after hours yesterday. SIGA 1650.
FRGT, SIGA.
Straight melt up today on SIGA. So that's looking like the theme of the week is going to be Monkeypox so far. Sega, 16, 51, 52, 53. You should see GovX get a volume stick here in a minute. I don't know if I want to take it, though, just because of the way it's been acting. Excuse me. 16. Oh, this is taking off now. 1660s. So TNXP 167 test. So that's intraday high test on TNXP. And then 178, 179 test on TNXP. Or not TNXP, but GOVX. So GovX 181, there's the volume stick. TNXP 168, 169. Yep, GovX pushing. I did catch a TNXP position, 160. I didn't call it out just because it was speculative. You know, there was no reason to even say I was taking the trade, but I got it 160 on TNXP. Just kind of riding it for a minute because it's the third tier one. Yeah, TNXP is moving up as well. It's 168. So it should follow SIGA and GovX. It's kind of like the third one.
BKTI, USEA,
Little bit of upper wicks, nothing crazy because we're super extended here. But SIGA, a little bit of a pullback on the 1 minute, but it's pushing right back through now. High 1660s to 1670. GovX 179. And TNXP 167. GovX picking up volume too. Last two 5-minute candles, actually right here. Last two 5-minute candles have been green on GovX. Big green volume. So intraday high on GOVX is 184. There it is right there, 188. I may average up on TNXP. I'm watching it. Because GovX just made a high day. Let's see if SIGA makes a high day first. Okay, so SIGA is still screwing around, but there's the GovX move. I said it was going to get a big volume stick here in a minute, but there's the biggest volume green stick since the first opening candle.
TNON.
I didn't average up on TNXP. I'm just going to ride the position I got. I got 5,000 shares on this one. So it's at 169, 170. So these are your big three Monkeypox tickers. Oh God, didn't mean to do that.
SIGA.
SIGA, high of day 1683. TNXP through 170. And GovX 185. Okay, I took off half at 170 from 160 on TNXP. Now I'm probably going to risk 165 for the rest. So 5-cent gain on the last 2,500. And I have 2,500 left to potentially run to say 180, 190.
SOTK.
But this is looking good. This is looking good, and this is looking good. So all three monkeypox plays are in play. Appreciate you guys hanging here with me. We're at 10:10. That's the longest stream, or the latest stream we've ever had. Stayed on a little extra just due to the fact that I came on early, or came on late. Sorry, I missed the early.
SBFM.
So Siga 1685. Man, I had this one yesterday, and it just did not want to move for me. I thought yesterday was going to be this big breakout, but it was doing all of this nonsense. But today, it's getting the moves. Let's look at the daily. 52-week high. Let's see if we're at all-time highs. Weekly highs. We are at all-time highs now on SIGA. Kind of makes me want to hold my position on TNXP. But I feel like they're going to pull back first and then trap, go higher, go lower. But by the end of the week, you know, these things could be like SIGA could be 20 plus, GovX could be 253, TNXP could be, you know, 220. You never know. I don't really like swinging anything lately, though.
BRCN. Arts. SBFM. EVAX. KMF. FRGT. SSKN.
SIGA 1694 test. So flagging for more right here. See if this pushes high, or maybe 1720. TNXP testing intraday highs. GovX 3 cents off the high. Okay, a little selling pressure coming in now. SIGA, a little bit of a pullback. Doesn't mean it's dead. Still flagging.
DRD. SBFM. WEAT.
There's the hammer. So potentially next 1 minute candle on SIGA here is going to push through 17 unless it gets smacked really hard. But we got about 10 seconds left for that next candle to open. If it opens above 1680, above 1683 would be preferred. Right here. So, okay, it's going to open above, and it should push right to 17. See if it does.
TNON.
Nope, being slow. Being real slow. Oh, they're smacking. I'm surprised. So the Bulls had it exactly where they needed it. They closed it above where they needed it, and it's still trying to pull back. So maybe one more hammer and trap. If you're trying to buy up here, I wouldn't let it go below 1665, 1660, just for this short-term pattern. But that's just me. You guys know this is not advice. This is just me. Still holding this level, though. GovX a little bit of a pullback. Okay, so it didn't break down below here. Hammer back up, so maybe this candle will be the one that pushes through. It's always the candle that I don't expect anymore. So we'll see how this plays out, and then I'll get off stream.
SBFM.
And you guys know we're in 2022, so this could come down to 1650. Next candle will be at 17. You never know what to expect, but playing this specific pattern, it should hold 1660.
SBFM. SBFMW.
Okay, 1660 test here. Could do a quick fall under to 1650 and hammer. I really wanted to see it hold 1660 though.
PNBK.
TNXP pushing higher for me. Actually cut a little bit more when SIGA tried to start pulling back, and so did GovX, but TNXP pushing higher.
SBFM.
174, 175. Wow. So I picked the right one, I guess. PGY pushing. $12 out of nowhere. Big volume spike. PGY. Went from 11 to 12 in one candle.
USWS.
TNXP high of day. 177. Wow, it's moving nicely now. GovX trying to go high of day. Do I want to risk this? Sure. I'll risk $50 here. I want to see SIGA below the top off here. If it doesn't, I'll lose $50. There it is. Just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. $50 out the pocket. That was the first logical zone that I saw to enter on a SIGA. And you see what happened. So, is what it is.
IIM. JZXN. BRCN. CYN. SBF.
Watch it push through now. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. They're trying to shove it down. Needs through 1675 now. 1675, 1680. May give it one more shot here. Need it through 1680 right here. If this is gonna be the push, it's gonna be right here. 1680 break and then rip. There we go. 1685. Come on now. I'll move my stop up to this bit here. Oh no. My floating and docking thing just screwed up.
SBFM.
So we got a wick there. Volume did not come through on the breakout at all. Move my stop up. You want to see that push. That really pushed through 1680, 1685, and up to 17. GovX high of day. Maybe that'll push us through. 1682. I can't even see how much I'm up. Where does that disappear to? It literally just disappears. Okay, wait. So there we go. Didn't break out. Fake out, breakout. Down back to 1660s now. Beauty. Beauty, beauty, beauty.
SBFM.
Yeah, probably test 1660 again. GovX pushing higher though. GovX 194. Yeah, it's a decent morning so far. A little bit of follow through. Yeah, Sega AC, man. Just decided to push today. But it's not wanting to continue.
SBFM.
GovX is trying to break high of day. 194 test here.
GOVX.
GovX high of day.
Sierra.
196, 197. I'm watching TNXP as well. TNXP 176.
BRCN.
GovX 198. So GovX pushing $2 here. I want to see TNXP get back over 180. A little reject there. $2. Siga. Looks like it's going to go higher, man.
SBFM.
It's like a 10-cent risk now. And give it one more shot. One final shot to end the stream. Risk 10 cents. Push up through 17 here. Big ass popped in. 16.8. Let's see if it flushes. Just needs a good volume shove through 16.8 and it's good to go. Not looking like it.
BRCN.
Less volume just comes in. 1677. 78. Let's get through 1680. Push. 10K ass there. What is it waiting on? It's a new 1 minute candle here. Push on through.
Sierra.
Needs a big volume spike here. Swipe it up. 82, 83, 84. Come on. Bulls got to stay here, though. They can't just disappear. They can't go MIA on the push. See, they're going MIA again. Okay, there's a bidder. 79. Get through 81, 82. Bidder got smashed. And I'm out. Beauty. Beauty action here. Really, really nice. It's really what you want to see. Fake breakouts. No continuation. Smash through the bid. Good stuff. That's what we like. That's what we're used to. Oh my god, I gotta switch that back over. Wait, it is on subscribers.
Gene.
Did they subscribe to the channel just so they could post their thing?
DXYN. SBFM. Isla.
So freaking
And
annoying,
Archie.
these bots. Okay, so Siga acting like Siga, doing some ugly ass action. TNXP pulling back, GovX pulling back. So I think that's about the day, ladies and gentlemen. I stayed on a little longer than normal, so I think this is the longest stream I've ever had. But we had a little bit of action, made a little bit of money, gave a little bit back here on Sega, but oh well, no big deal, very small. But I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for the likes, the comments, the subs. Hanging out with me the whole time here. And I will see you all back here, 8 a.m. tomorrow morning.
SBFM.
Peace.